The Detroit Lions had day 3 of training camp. I can't even believe I'm still saying training camp, not OTAs, not mini camp, not walk. We at training camp, man. That means that the season is rapidly approaching. But I believe that the fellas will be off until Friday when padded practices will happen. So the information coming out of there will be awesome. And then guess what? Saturday is when fans can appear at Allen Park for the first time for training camp. I will be in attendance, so I hope to see you there. But we got day 3 observations, and we got some new people taking center stage, according to Tim Twentyman. This comes from DetroitLions.com. Says, have a day. Monday, it was veteran edge rusher Marcus Davenport who stood out to me at practice. Tuesday, it was second-year cornerback Terrion Arnold. He had a great one-on-one rep against wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown early in practice that resulted in an interception for Arnold, which he did not have a single one of his rookie season. He also knocked the ball away from wide receiver Jamison Williams in a one-on-one rep. He made another play forcing an incompletion to St. Brown in a 7-on-7 period a little later in practice. Arnold is having a great start to camp, and that is fantastic because you guys know how I have felt about the pass rusher position. And outside of Aiden Hutchinson, we really haven't taken care of it. And when I say pass rusher, I'm talking about the edge rusher position. I was not disappointed at the Terrion pick because you can never have too many players, right? But I'm just like, when were we going to address the edge? Terrion had a brutal start to his rookie season, but he was on some of the best wide receivers in the game. I mean, he came out first game, Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp. I mean, you've got Chris Godwin, Mike Evans. The list goes on and on and on. If you look at like his first 5 or 6 games, he was up against it. I mean, you're talking about a brutal start. Then you have the cornerback position, and I think some of us might still have some PTSD from Jeff Okudah. But while hopefully he cleans up the pass interference issues, it's great to hear that he's having a phenomenal start to camp. But here's something. Tim's next point is something that I think will be awesome, especially if we get to see it, like hopefully we will. It says double trouble. Over the course of the first 3 training camp practices, we've seen running backs Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, check this, on the field together, maybe more than I can remember in the past 2 years. Morton seems to like that combo together and the pressure it could potentially put on the defense. Now, we have been hearing that Jahmyr Gibbs could be used probably as a wide receiver, right? More in the wide receiver role, not exclusively as a wide receiver. And if you go back under Benedict Snake Johnson, he got a new game coming out, by the way. Snake Eater is re-releasing next month. I'll be sure to pick that up. But if we think back to then, it was kind of a tag team. You would get David Montgomery, a heavy dose. Then you would get a heavy dose of Jahmyr Gibbs, and then he would get away from both of them. But what you really didn't see is both of them guys on the field at the same time. I mean, could you imagine a 2-back set, whether they I formation, which is probably not going to happen that much, right? Or you got them on the opposite sides of Jared Goff. I mean, you got Jahmyr Gibbs lined up as a receiver. Ooh, wait. So I can't wait to see what John Morton is cooking up. And that's one thing I can say that Benedict did not do. You did not see those 2 guys on the field together. It seems like he was allergic to the run, that he developed an allergic reaction to it because the more it was working, the faster he got away from it. But there's a guy, especially a guy that we're going to need to step up. We took him in the 6th round, and you guys are in love with this guy, Ahmed Hassanin. He stood out to Tim today. Check this out. Preseason approaching. Says one young player who fans are going to like watching is rookie edge rusher Ahmed Hassanin. He has a motor that never quits and has been making his mark with the second team defense early in camp. Something tells me Lions fans are going to like his style of play. He never stops. And that is great because we had a discussion about Marcus Davenport today and his lack of enthusiasm. He didn't look like he cares too much. He didn't even he looked like he just woke up and rolled out of bed and didn't even know where he was. And if he's not careful, he gonna lose his job to the rookie, and we need all the help that we can get. We need that stud opposite Aiden Hutchinson. And a reunion with Zadarius Smith is getting less likely by the day. So I am happy to hear that, and I cannot wait to see these guys on Saturday. So far, it looks like the weather is going to hold up pretty nice, and we'll be able to be there again. I want to thank everybody who has found a way. I did get tickets to one day. I've had people reach out to me for tickets for 2 days, and I will be attending my first season ticket holder, even though I'm not a season ticket holder, not yet. My first season ticket holder training camp. I've never been, so I'm looking forward to that. So anybody have a ticket that they either they can't go or they have an extra one, I would be more than happy to take it off your hands. I do hope to go every day. So if not, no big deal. I'm just glad I can be there at least the 3 days, because we'll blink our eye and we will be at the preseason. So anyway, got a little bit of some bad news, man. If you haven't heard already, the Michigan Panthers appear to be no more. The UFL has decided to relocate the entire USFL conference, which consisted of the Panthers, the Birmingham Stallions, 2 other teams, and they have completely taken them, or it appears, it's not confirmed yet, but it looks like that they have taken them out of the city and the state. And I don't know if they're going to be called the Panthers anymore, but they will be relocated. I think Idaho, Texas, there's a couple teams that are, or a couple states that are on the list. And it's sad. It's sad. I am grateful that I was able to get my Jake Bates bobblehead and the wonderful picture. As a matter of fact, I should have kept it. I got a picture that I actually took. If you guys see it on my community post, you might be able to see it. It was a photo booth that was giving out like collectible pictures. You could take a picture, they would print it and put it in this glass like plastic case. And I got those memories, man. So I'm thankful for the UFL for giving Jake Bates and many others opportunities. And without them, we don't have a kicker. And Jake Bates is going to be around for a very long time. He's going to fill the shoes, in my opinion, of Jason Hanson and Matt Prater after him. And I think that Jake, being as young as he is, that he's going to be around and he's going to be our quick kicker for the foreseeable future. So I want to thank the UFL for that. But as far as they're concerned, they will not get a dime from me. I will not be watching a single UFL game. And as far as I'm concerned, I mean, it is what it is. How can you grow attached to something if they keep on moving? I will say this. The way that I feel right now is a small percent of what I can only imagine what I would feel like if the Lions ever got relocated. I know we were talking a lot during the Matt Patricia era and the Martha Ford era about selling the team. And this gives me an idea of what it would feel like. It would be devastating. I mean, I think if they sold the Detroit Lions and moved the Detroit Lions, there would be a riot if the NFL let that happen. I think with the Lions being is rooted, is grandfathered as they are, there's no way they could ever move them. I don't think you could even allow that to happen. I think it would be a riot if they took the team away. So let me know what you think about training camp day 3. And like I said, I think Dan Campbell has a media session, but I don't think the fellas are going to be in there until at least Friday. At least that's what I understand. Padded practice on Friday, and then we will get our first look at the fellas in person on Saturday. So let me know if A, you're going to be down there, B, you're going to have any tickets. And also let me know if you guys are anybody's going to the Hall of Fame game. I'm actually about to get my ticket within the next 24 hours. So I will be down there. If anybody's going down there, let me know. Maybe I will see you on the road, or I don't plan to go too early, but I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just make a whole day out of it. Go to Canton. I've never been to the Hall of Fame either, so maybe I can do that also. Anyway, this channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. You know what? Give me a second, because I got to show you this. This is it. This is what the Panthers were able to give me. And yeah, it's cool. I got one. There is one of me smiling as well, but I do appreciate that. It's in like a little plastic case, and it was super cool. So thanks for the memories, Michigan Panthers. It was a blast. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. Director members, I will be I will be updating the membership page very soon. Thank you.